So what's the biggest thing that slows people down from transitioning from their W-2 job into a business? As I've talked to hundreds of people over the last couple of years, many people in their mind want to do something. But the reality is only a certain percentage of those people are going to do something. It really comes down to the 80-20 rule, right? Out of that 100%, 80% want to own a business, and none of them will actually take action. 20% will actually take action, right? And that's just everything you can kind of equate to the 80-20 principle. If you look at a real estate brokerage, the top 20% of the real estate agents make 80% of the income, right, in that office. So these principles still apply. So what can you do if you're one of those people that really wants to do something but can't push themselves through? I just had a message the other day with a candidate I'm working with, and he said, in his email, he said, I'm really scared to quit the W-2, right? Because having that steady paycheck, especially when you have a family, is very, very important. I understand that. So what can we do? We've talked about this on another episode. I believe what you should do is create an exit plan from corporate, right? So what does that mean? It means that you have 6 to 12 months of reserves. And when I say reserves, if it costs you $6,000 a month for all your expenses, you should have 6 times 6 or 6 times 12. I would stick to at least 9 to 12 months if you could do, but 6 months I think is feasible. Okay, then you find a business that really aligns with your skill sets that you're really would like to do, that you can start up while keeping the W-2 job, right? And then the goal would be, once you get to 60 to 80% of your salary, then you would exit the W-2, right? So you have your training wheels on at first, and then when you're ready to take them off. I think that's a great way to transition. And fear is the biggest thing that stops people from doing anything. So, what is that roadblock in your life, and how do you? It's common to have to doubt yourself, right? But what you can do is educate yourself and learn, so you're extremely comfortable at the time you're ready to transition. And that's not analysis paralysis. That's getting in there and taking action. That's why I'm rolling out a cohort program. I haven't officially rolled it out yet, but at some point in the next few weeks, it'll roll out. If you go to businessownershiplaunch.com/go, businessownershiplaunch.com/go, the information will be there. But that's for people that want to be in the cohort. It's like an accelerator. So you're gonna have other like-minded people going through the program, and it's really taking you through A to Z to figure out what types of business models, what you can qualify from a lending standpoint, what are the lending options. It's going to give you a comfort level, because what I found that working with candidates, they start looking at business models and then they get completely lost because they're not comfortable. They haven't really defined their buy box. So the point of the cohort is to really get you heavily invested and understand the different business models, funding strategies, and everything you would need to feel comfortable about eventually investing in a business. The goal would be for people that go through to get into a business within 90 to 120 days. So people that do this cohort will be more serious, and they'll have a much better foundational base where they feel more comfortable about investing into a business. So that's the reason I'm doing it, because I know consistency is a top thing. People need to raise their hand and be consistent. And then you need to be in a group with other people that are going through the same thing, asking questions that you might have been thinking about but haven't asked, and then you're going to grow together collectively. So I'm excited to launch this cohort program. I've been in many cohorts. I've spent lots of money on different group coaching and cohorts, and I'm excited to roll this out for you. So go to businessownershiplaunch.com/go. Look forward to seeing you on the inside.
Meet Beau, the driving force behind Business Ownership Coach, unlocking the path to business ownership. Visit www.businessownershipcoach.com. Thrive with Business Ownership Coach.
Hey guys, Beau here. If you enjoyed what you saw, please subscribe to this channel. We talk all things financing. I've been in the lending industry for over 20 years, and I'm happy to answer your questions and provide great content.